You can start.
No problem.
नहीं, हाँ जी, जय सच्चिदानंद। कोट टोपी वाले दादाजी हमारे, हम हैं तुम्हारे, नमस्कार हमारे। कोट टोपी वाले दादाजी हमारे, हम हैं तुम्हारे, नमस्कार हमारे। अम्बाला बेकर दादाजी विराजे, उन्हें जो पहचाने जो चाहे वो बाले। अम्बाला बेकर दादाजी विराजे, उन्हें जो पहचाने जो चाहे वो पाले। ज्ञान हमारी प्यास है, केवल सत की भूख है, कुर्बानी कुर्बान है, आत्म रानी सुख है। ज्ञान हमारी प्यास है, केवल सत्य की भूख है, कुर्बानी कुर्बान है, आत्म रानी सुख है। हम सभी एक हैं, सब आजादी पाना है, ना किसी से लेना है, शांति से ही जीना है। हम सभी एक हैं, सब आजादी पाना है, ना किसी से लेना है, शांति से ही जीना है। जग कल्याणी भाव है, शुद्धात्मा लक्ष्य है, मोक्षानंदम ध्येय है, सच्चिदानंद व्यक्त है। जग कल्याणी भाव है, शुद्धात्मा लक्ष्य है, मोक्षानंदम ध्येय है, सच्चिदानंद व्यक्त है। प्राणों से ही प्यारे हैं, बोले बाले दादा है, सारे जग से नाता है, सीधे साधे दादा है। प्राणों से ही प्यारे हैं, बोले बाले दादा है, सारे जग से नाता है, सीधे साधे दादा है। सपनों में हमें आते हैं, नींद से जगाते हैं, निर्मल शुभ संस्कार है, हरदम हमें हंसाते हैं। सपनों में भी आते हैं, नींद से जगाते हैं, निर्मल शुभ संस्कार है, हरदम हमें हंसाते हैं। चरणों में हम झुक के बंधन मुक्त होते हैं, अक्रम ज्ञानी विज्ञानी अक्रम ज्ञानी विज्ञानी मुक्ति सुख देना। चरणों में हम झुक के बंधन मुक्त होते हैं, अक्रम ज्ञानी विज्ञानी मुक्ति सुख देते हैं। शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट 100% सोना है, दो अक्षर का नाम है, दिए दिए दादा है। शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट 100% सोना है, दो अक्षर का नाम है, दिए दिए दादा है। दादाजी का नाम से न काम अपना होता है, जीवन नैया चलती है, दुनिया अपना फोटा है। दादाजी का नाम से काम अपना होता है, जीवन नैया चलती है, दुनिया अपना फोटा है। जिन्हें मोक्ष चाहिए उनके लिए आए हैं, तारीखल जोक में भारत चेकबुक लाए हैं। जिन्हें मोक्ष चाहिए उनके लिए आए हैं, तारीखल चौक है, भारत चेकबुक लाए हैं। कोट टोपी वाले दादाजी हमारे, हम हैं तुम्हारे, नमस्कार हमारे। कोट टोपी वाली दादाजी हमारे, हम हैं तुम्हारे, नमस्कार हमारे। कोट टोपी वाले दादाजी हमारे, हम हैं तुम्हारे, नमस्कार हमारे। दादाजी जय सच्चिदानंद।
जय सच्चिदानंद। थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस करने का। और श्रेया इस बात तो आता है, श्रेया, दर्शना और कुशाल, ये हमने भेजा है सब। आप मम्मी को बोलो पर डाउनलोड करके प्रिंट करे। ओके, ये है। और दूसरा दो कौन सा है? कंठे बिजारो बिराजो दादा और हाँ, ये तीन सबको साथ में रखने का है अभी। ओके ओके, क्विकली 9 कलमों करेंगे हम। इताक्षी बा नंबर 1।
हाँ,
9 कलम नंबर 1।
हे दादा भगवान, મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્મા પ્રત્યે કિંચિત માત્ર પણ અહમ ના દુભાય એવી શક્તિ આપો. મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્મા નો કિંચિત માત્ર પણ અહમ ન દુભાય એવી શાદવાદ વાણી, શાદવાદ વર્તન અને શાદવાદ મનન કરવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો.
પ્રત્યે નથી આવતું એમાં.
સાક્ષી બા
કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્માનો.
નંબર 2 શ્રેયા.
हाँ, जय सच्चिदानंद। हे दाता भगवान, મને કોઈ પણ ધર્મનું કિંચિત માત્ર પણ પ્રમાણ ન દુભાવાય કે દુભાવવા પ્રત્યેના અનમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો. મને કોઈ પણ ધર્મનું કિંચિત માત્ર પણ પ્રમાણ ન દુભાય એવું સ્યાદવાદ વાણી, સ્યાદવાદ વર્તન અને સ્યાદવાદ મનન કરવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો.
પુના નંબર 3.
हे दादा भगवान, किसी भी देहधारी उपदेशक, साधु, साध्य, आचार्य का व्यवहार राग अभिनय न करने की परम शक्ति आप मुझे दे.
नंबर 4 चिनाई.
हे दादा भगवान, મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્मा के प्रति किंचित मात्र पण अभाव तिरस्कार न किया जाए, न करवाया जाए कि कर्ता के प्रति न अनुमोदाय एवी परम शक्ति आपो.
नंबर 5 चिनाई.
हे दादा भगवान, મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્मा के साथे ત્યારે પણ કઠોર ભાષા, તરતીલી ભાષા ન બોલી જાય, ન બોલવાઈ જાય કે બોલવાના પ્રત્યેના અનુમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો. કોઈ કઠોર ભાષા, તરતીલી ભાષા બોલે તો મને મૃદુ રુચુ ભાષા બોલવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો.
સાક્ષી નંબર 6.
हे सच्चिदानंद। हे दादा भगवान, મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્મા પ્રત્યે સ્ત્રી, પુરુષ, અગર નપુંસક ગમે તે લિંગધારી હોય તો તેના સંબંધી કિંચિત માત્ર પણ વિષય વિકાસ સંબંધી દોષો, ઈચ્છાઓ, ચેષ્ટાઓ કે વિચાર સંબંધી દોષો ન કરાય, ન કરાવાય કે કર્તા પ્રત્યેના અનુમોદય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો. મને નિરંતર નિર્વિકાર રહેવાની પરમ શક્તિઓ આપો.
पुणे नंबर 7.
हे दादा भगवान, मुझसे किसी भी रस में लुप्त भाव न हो ऐसी शक्ति आप मुझे दे. सांकृतिक भोजन मुझसे लिया जाए ऐसी परम शक्ति आप मुझे दे.
देखो क्या बोला आपने, खाने में कुछ कसरत नहीं करने की है. श्रेया दीदी नंबर 8.
हे सच्चिदानंद। हे दादा भगवान, મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્માનો પ્રત્યક્ષ વગર પરોક્ષ જીવતક મૃત્યુ પામેલાનો કોઈનો કિંચિત માત્ર પણ અવર્ણવાદ, અપરાધ, અવિનય ન કરાવાય કે કર્તા પ્રત્યેના અનમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો.
ये दीदी नंबर 9.
हाँ, हे दादा भगवान, મને જગત કલ્યાણ કરવાનું નિમિત્ત બનવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો, શક્તિ આપો, શક્તિ આપો. जय सच्चिदानंद.
जय सच्चिदानंद. दीपकानंद जी. ओके, श्री मंत्र बुलाए. दीपक प्लीज कैन यू दी श्री मंत्र.
नमो वितरागाय,
नमो वीतरागाय,
नमो वरिहंताणम,
नमो हरिहंताय,
नमो सिद्धाणम,
नमो
સિદ્ધાણમ,
नमो आयरीयाणम,
આયર્યાણમ,
नमो वज्रायाणम,
વજ્રાયાણમ,
नमो लोये सवसाहुणम,
नमो
ऐसो पंचन मुक्कारो
ऐसो पंचनमुक्कारो
तवपावप्रणसनो
सर्वपाव
मंगलाणं च सौवेशें पडमां हवै मंगलम्।
सर्वं हवे।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमः शिवाय।
ओम नमः शिवाय।
जय सच्चिदानंद।
जय सच्चिदानंद।
Hey, Satchidan, Keval, English prayer, daily prayer.
Oh, Dada Bhagwan, please give me infinite inner strength such that I never compromise on health, so that my body as an instrument is always helpful to me in accomplishing my life goal of studies and satsang. I will always remain sincere in studies. I will always stay away from bad company and bad habits. And whatever happens, please share divine grace such that I never ever miss my satsang. May I use my mind, speech, body, instrument, and my soul possesses all my resources to oblige others to the best religion. I will always remain sincere, moral, and pure in mind, speech, body, and in all my dealing with self and everyone in life, so that I become a man of personality, par excellence, exactly as Dada Bhagwan. Oh, Dada Bhagwan, I further resolve to always listen to my parents and never back into them arrogantly. Please give me infinite inner strength in this regards. Jai Satchidanand.
Study prayer, Keval.
Oh, Dada Bhagwan, I am determined to break all the barriers, obstacles, and obstructions that come to me in studying and understanding. Please share your divine grace and make the veils on my vision and give me that infinite strength to make my learning the best. Jai Satchidanand.
Hey, Satchidan, Ditsaktiba.
जय सच्चिदानंद। हिंदी में या इंग्लिश में?
Hey, Dada.
हे दादा भगवान,
हे दादा
Hey, Dada
भगवान,
Bhagwan.
हम हैं आपके बच्चे,
हम हैं आपके
हम हैं
बच्चे,
आपके बच्चे,
ठीक है सच्चे,
ठीक है सच्चे,
फिर भी है कच्चे,
पीर भी है कच्चे,
काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे,
काम
काम
करेंगे अच्छे
करेंगे
अच्छे।
अच्छे। Okay, Dada Bhagwan separation player, Keval, English.
Oh, pure soul, Dada Bhagwan, you are separate, body, self, Keval is separate. Oh, pure soul, Dada Bhagwan, you are permanent, body, self, Keval is temporary. Oh, pure soul, Dada Bhagwan, you are real, body, self, Keval is relative. Jai Satchidanand.
Gujarati, Jia.
હા હે દાદા ભગવાન, હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન, તમે જુદા છો, જીયા જુદી છે. હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન, તમે રિયલ છો, જીયા રિલેટિવ છે. હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન, તમે પરમેનન્ટ છો, જીયા ટેમ્પરરી છે. જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
Okay, Gujarati, Pune.
हिंदी
नहीं, गुजराती 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 बोलो।
તમે જુદા છો, દર્શના જુદા છે. હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન, તમે રિયલ છો, દર્શના રિલેટિવ છે. હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન, તમે પરમાનન્ટ છો, દર્શના ટેમ્પરરી છે.
Very good. First lesson in Gujarati. Excellent. अभी हिंदी में बोलो।
हे शुद्धात्मा दादा भगवान, आप अलग हैं, दर्शना अलग है. हे शुद्धात्मा दादा भगवान, आप रियल हैं, दर्शना रिलेटिव है. हे शुद्धात्मा दादा भगवान, आप परमानेंट हैं, दर्शना टेम्पररी.
Very good progress. Gujarati આવી રીતના શીખવાનું છે. Okay. Keval, you too. Okay. Hey, I've been sending some videos. Anybody seeing latest videos? Move on. Okay, Darshana, which one you saw?
Dhanteras one.
Okay. Other one?
I can't see that Akshay Kumar.
Which one?
That Akshay Kumar's video on his routine.
Okay. What about else? That's it? Anybody see Akshay Kumar? Do you know who's Akshay Kumar? Monica, who's Akshay Kumar?
He's a Bollywood film star.
Right. Did you see his movie?
Yeah.
Video?
Yeah.
What is he about?
He told about our health. We
Oh. Okay. दर्शना आपको होमवर्क है और काजू फैक्ट्री गुजराती में है वो कल देखना okay you know what's kaju sorry cashew Keval, do you know what's cashew you don't know cashew
You know cashew?
Cashew
who knows
nut.
काजू क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में दीपक काजू क्या बोलता है cashew का okay Keval, you don't know cashew you don't eat cashew
I do.
no don't say mom says that's why you have to say yes okay so I have you know how is raw cashew converted into eatable cashew that is in the movie in Gujarati so Chennai and Pune you listen to that okay
Yes.
it's very, very interesting from raw cashew to eatable cashew there's about 10 to 11 process you have to go through before you can eat it very interesting okay
Yes.
Shreya did you watch it Taxiba Keval mom doesn't show you no
कैशव का वीडियो देखा था I had seen I had saw that
okay
video.
very good okay so let us go on to the homework how you feel saying yes and how you feel about it okay Shreya
Jai Sachidanand, today, can you hear me?
yes
Today, I said yes to my mommy and did not say no to my guru mommy. And I felt good.
how many times do you say yes
I said 6 times.
6 times did you feel good about it or just because Deepak Dada says you have to do it you're doing it
No, I felt good.
very good Pune
Jai Sachidanand. Today I say 4 times yes to Guru Papa, 5 times yes to Guru Mom, and 7 times yes to Guru Brother, and I felt so awesome.
so all no today
Yeah, yes only.
how many no
I didn't say no.
0 okay star Kusal
Yes, Sachidanand. Today I have said 10 times. Today I have said yes to Guru Didi 10 times and Guru Papa 10 times and Guru Mama 11 times, and today I have said Mama 50 times I love you.
Very kya baat so your mama is your favorite huh
No, Papa also.
Papa is favorite why mama does Papa cooks for you
No, both are favorite.
no what you said Papa so Papa cooks for you
No,
mama
both.
Mama, from tomorrow let Papa cook for Kushal.
No, I have said I want to say that I have said yes to I love you to my mother and father too.
Very good, very good. Yeah, you are a good learner, and you are doing very good progress. Chinay.
Hi, Jai Sachidanand. Today I did not say no to my mummy. At first I got in my mind to say no, but when she asked something, but I said yes only. And also with Papa also, I did not say any no.
So you talk to mommy and papa only one time all day?
No, I said yes to mummy for 4 times and
4 times.
And
Okay.
Papa one time only.
Okay, very good. Kushi?
Jai Sachidanand. Today I said yes to 7 times yes to my mummy and 2 times yes to my father.
And?
I did not say no to anyone.
Okay. Even Monica Didi?
Yeah, I told 3 times yes to her.
Okay, let us see you give her a hug.
Not,
You see, let us see you give a hug to your sister.
no,
You want to
she is wearing mehendi, that's why.
Then do you have Mandy?
I don't know, she has.
Okay, then you, Monica, you hug her.
Yeah.
Thank you. Taxi ba.
Jai Sachidanand. Today I had say yes only to my mom. I hadn't say no.
Okay, everybody start today. Hey, Kushi, why you have Mehndi today?
Because tomorrow is Diwali.
Diwali, oh. Can you show your pattern? What pattern did you do?
My sister does only half. I will send a pic
Okay.
after me.
Okay, tomorrow you show. Okay. Keval?
I said yes to mom, Guru Mom, 5 times, and I said yes to Guru Dad 4 times.
That's all? All week? You didn't talk to them?
Yesterday.
Oh, you're yesterday. Who said this was yesterday?
I did.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, Deepakanandji, everybody.
Very happy.
So, excellent. Diwali time is really doing good service to everybody. And especially Pune.
But one more thing I want to know and understand. Is it important to learn Gujarati?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
To understand Dada's Gyan.
Understand
That's
Dada's Gyan.
That's it? Nothing more?
We should know all languages.
All languages means what? Tamil also?
Some languages, because we are the children, so we can learn.
Not all languages. If you can learn many languages, it is good. But why Gujarati specifically? Yes, one thing is, he said yes.
No, why? Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Why?
You don't know? Okay, Deepakanandji, you tell them.
See, first thing, it is your mother tongue. Do you know that? Your mother tongue is Gujarati.
Not Pune?
Keval. No, Keval answer.
Oh, okay.
Keval, do you know your mother tongue is Gujarati?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is there anything wrong in learning Gujarati? Yeah. Young kids, it is very easy for them to learn any language. Do you know that? Because their age is such, they grasp everything very fast. So take advantage of that. And especially why learn Gujarati? Because original science of life and living, which Dada said, or which Dada revealed, it has come out in Gujarati. So if you can express that science in English, it will be very good. But to understand, you will have to learn Gujarati, which I did over a period of time. But at that time I was quite old, 21 plus. You are young people, so for young kids, it is very easy to learn any language. So here what you have to do is decide to spend at least 1 hour every week for the language. 1 hour, is it difficult?
No.
Yeah, 1 hour. But in that 1 hour, you should talk Gujarati, you should sleep Gujarati, you should fight in Gujarati, you should eat in Gujarati, you drink in Gujarati, everything Gujarati only. No other word or no other language. I tell you, I give you an example. While I was learning German, I had to learn for some time back. The teacher wanted to tell me that from the window, you are able to see the tree. What is seen from the window? It's a tree. And she didn't utter a word in English or any other language. She kept on explaining in German only for 1 hour. I'm not joking, it was 1 hour. And after 1 hour, I came to know that, oh, she was trying to tell me that from the window, you are able to see a tree. There's a tree across the window. That was the thing. It will take time.
Huh? Yeah. Let me tell you my story,
Good.
I used to go to Spain a lot, okay? So I learned some buzzwords in Spain. And when I get in the taxi to go to the hotel, I start those few words and to the taxi driver. And soccer or football is very passionate there. So once I talk, I used to go to Madrid and Barcelona, but Madrid has a good team. So I used to ask him, how is your Madrid team? And that's it. For half an hour, he will talk. And the hotel will come. So then that's how you learn, and it's very interesting. I do that. Any country I go, I do the same thing. Who's learning Darshna? You learn German?
Yes.
Dankeschön means what?
What?
Dankeschön means what?
We have only learned the basic things like
Deepakanandji, what did you learn in Spain? This is the very basic.
True. Dankeschön. Dankeschön is thank you so much.
This is basic. Even I know that. Yeah, I've been to many countries, so I picked up a lot of languages, not fluently, but to get by. Okay, it's done. Okay, Deepakanandji, you want to say something about the good progress?
Definitely, I'm very happy and continue doing this. One day achievement is no achievement, but you really need that appreciation, and we heartily appreciate your success. But when you are consistent, then it is considered that you have succeeded. Success story is not one time. When you are consistent, then only success is recognized, identified, and it is paid. So you can't get what you really want in one-time success. And that success story is not something you achieve one time in life. It's an ongoing process, and it has to be consistent. Only that is how you really become successful in your life. And what is the outcome of success?
Happiness.
What is the correct? We want happiness. Otherwise, it is very disappointing where you get upset very badly. So once you have started working hard, find out your means, what really helped you succeed. What was the thing? So when you take care of those parameters in any field, in any area of work or study, then you will be successful. Jai Satchidanand.
One more thing also, you know what's a habit? Who knows what's a habit? What's the meaning of a habit? H-A-B-I-T. Nobody knows what a habit is? Keval, what's a habit?
Something you do over and over.
Something you do over and over and over. And then, how does habit come into picture? Over and over, how does it happen? Come on.
Doing the same activity every day can.
Is what?
Doing the same activity every day can bring in habit.
Yeah, then it just becomes habit. And once you get habit, do you have to think?
No.
Oh, okay. So let us make this yes as a habit. And
no, okay, after you finish.
Yeah.
There is a very bad phrase about habit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that bad habits and good habits.
Habits die hard.
Yeah, that's another one too.
So if you have a bad habit, I'll say bad habit die hard. That's the right, I would say. But it's a general thing, they say like habits die hard.
Yes.
So bad habits die hard. So you really have to struggle and work hard to get rid of your bad habits. But okay, I believe, Radni Dada.
Yeah.
Why can we ask them to list some of their bad habits?
We can do it tomorrow, this Diwali.
Yeah, not today. I'm not saying for tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow is Diwali, so we can do Pratikram tomorrow.
Very good.
Okay,
very
children.
Good. Wonderful.
Yeah, we have done, Bhagwaras. We done. Today. What today is? I forgot. What's today? Anybody? Taxiba?
Today is Kali Chavdas.
Kali Chavdas. Kali means, anybody knows Kali means what?
Darkness.
Yes, one goddess name is Ma Kali.
No, we're talking about what is Kali means, not Ma Kali. That's good. Darkness. What else? When you have a spot, it becomes Kali, black, right? Okay. So we'll have, what's the significance of today? Before prayer, before you sleep, what do you pray today? Anybody? No? Okay. What's the significance of Kali? Kali Chavdas? Nobody, Deepak Dada, what's going on? Okay, Keshav Dada.
Keshav Dada. Unmute.
Jai Satchidanand. Keshavanji? I don't know. Some problem there. Okay.
Can you hear?
No.
Can you hear?
Keshavanji?
Signal is coming and going. It's a problem at my residence.
Oh, okay. Then Deepakanandji, please quickly tell what's the signal was today, and before sleeping, what did need today for the special today?
Frankly telling, I don't want to speak any lie. I'm not very clear about today. I know it's a black day, that's it. And today, tomorrow is like
Okay, yesterday, Shailesh thought said he explained it. Okay, I'll explain it. Deepakanandji, what Shailesh is okay. We have darkness in our life means bad habits, and we do bad things and all that. So today is the today to recollect bad habits, bad things you have done, and ask for permission for repentance. And after dark, what happens? Next day is Diwali. And what is Diwali? What is Diwali? Anybody?
On this Diwali, Ramji did birth of Ram.
Diwali, Deepavali. What does Deepavali mean?
Lightning.
Yeah, light. So who gets rid of the darkness?
Who achieves it?
Who gets rid of the darkness?
Who removes all mistake in
No. Who gets rid of the darkness?
light?
Thank you. Yeah. When the darkness, light comes, the darkness is gone. Okay. So what is our light? How will we get? Wait a minute. How will we get rid of our habits, bad habits? Or
Dada's
Gyan.
yes, and that is Dada Gyan is our light. So tomorrow we have to shine. Everybody has to shine like Dada tomorrow. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
And so before you sleep, recollect all the bad habits, bad things we feel bad about, and tomorrow we can throw light on that and ask for forgiveness from our inner light. Okay, Dada Bhagwan. Okay.
Also tomorrow Mahavir Bhagwan attained Nirvana.
Tomorrow you can explain that, Deepaka.
Yeah, but that's why it is Diwali.
Oh, okay. To get moksha is Diwali.
Yes, he got rid of all his karma, and that's how he attained Nirvana.
Okay, very good. Okay, children.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Who will write the homework for tomorrow in the message?
Who's the older one here?
Monica.
Yeah. Okay. Do homework. Okay, we continue with our yes, and then make a list of all the bad things, bad habits, bad things, your weaknesses that you want to.
You are desperately against it. That means you really don't get rid of those bad habits.
Okay. So don't make it 50 of them. Just do 5. Okay.
Yeah,
just
5 is enough.
Which you desperately wants to eliminate. Okay.
Okay.
That's Keval. That's homework for you for the whole week. Okay. Okay. Jai Satchidanand, thank you very much. Today you children made our day today. Thank you very much.
You felt motivated.
I feel motivated.
Yeah.
Now I can go. Now I can go and jump on the moon. Thank you.
Yes. Eat a lot today. It's lunchtime for him. Jai Satchidanand. Who's going to sing for today?
No,
No, but
No, but today's Sunday.
Okay, fine. Perfect. Jai Sachidanand, we invite now questions.
Rajni Dada?
Yes?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, happy Diwali to all.
Jai
Oh.
Sachidanand.
Thank you, thank you.
Happy Diwali to you all also.
Yes.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Okay, I don't know. Keshav Dada is you to fetch it in as we go along.
Keshavanandi, use your phone. That will be better than this. Don't use your Wi-Fi.
I'm using my Wi-Fi.
That's what I'm saying. Use your phone. At least that will work better.
Yes, yes.
Huh?
Can you come on your phone? Okay.
Let me try.
Thank
yeah,
you.
phone will be better. Okay.
Okay.
Sachidanand.
Vaishali Ben has a question.
Today Meera is also there and Dr. Lalita Ben is also there.
Oh, very good. Okay, that's what the good. So Vaishali Ben, you can start off so other people can follow you.
Jai Sachidanand.
Okay, Deepakanandji.
Jai Sachidanand. Okay.
My question is, I don't know if it's a good question, bad question. It's just a question that
question is always good.
Vaishali's struggle is that I have these consistent days where I'm consistently doing Vidhi. I'm doing my, listening to Pad. I'm journaling so I could remain in Gyan. But then things come up in Vyavharma that, like I'm pulled out of my normal routine for a week, for 10 days. And all of a sudden things just go. When I'm away from my safe surroundings, I don't stay in Gyan as much as possible. Like when I'm at home, I could do my routine and do that. But if I'm traveling, if I'm somewhere away, I don't understand why I can't do those things. Like I know that, okay, let's say, for example, if you're out on a family gathering, so you stay up late, you don't eat right, all of those things make you lethargic, lazy. And so Gyan doesn't become, I know that bhavach karvano hoy chhe, but it still feels like it doesn't remain a priority as it should. I get caught up in the drama of day to day, today we're going to go see this or meet these people, or all of those things get so big and Gyan becomes little. And I don't want it to be that way. I want it to be that it's a consistent thing, just like when I'm at home and this is my priority. Like I want to be able to attend satsang. Okay, maybe if I can't, I understand, but I want inside of Vaishali to make sure that that remains priority, because this is where I feel centered and grounded. So how do I get there?
Okay, number one, what is your parameter that proves that you are in Gyan? What is your spirit level?
Right. So I don't know. I mean, on a vyavhar level, for me, it's like if I do my Vidhi consistently, if during the day, if I, take that pause and see, should that mind people, or I continuously do Pratikraman. Because my mistakes, when I do Vidhi, I could see my mistakes often. When I don't do Vidhi, I'm not able to see my mistakes. And then I'm just seeing fault in everything outside of me.
Okay. Doing Vidhi and that is good, but that is not the measure of your Gyan.
Yeah.
So it is like if you have acquired a big academic degree, so that's a great achievement. But what is the proof or measure of that achievement when you are using or you are able to use in your day-to-day life, which will fetch you money? Correct?
Yes.
Really, in relation to the academic education, college education, university education. Now, in relation to Gyan, in relation to wisdom of knowledge, the measure of that achievement is how well you handle your files, your give and take accounts. So it is like at home you are learning only. You are preparing. You are preparing for the fight. Yes. So that is good. You're preparing, you're doing good. But when you go out, then all those things will play their part as and when possible. But what is the focus or what is the focal point? First of all, these outside meetings or consignments or situations, they are files.
Right.
And files means where things are very sticky, very sensitive, very delicate, very complicated at times. And you need to handle them amicably. That's the goal. Now, it is like we feel that files have clung to me.
Mm-hmm.
They are sticking on to me.
Right.
Apparent feeling is like that. But the fact is, we are stuck with the files. And we want to get rid of them through amicable settlement. Because all these files, you have specific opinions against them.
Yes.
And some factor of give and take is there. More giving in today's time and less taking. Or rather, I would say giving more happiness, taking less happiness, or taking more unhappiness. That is what the files are. So in this relation, the measure of your wisdom is when it is about giving happiness, how much generous you are. Find out. And while receiving unhappiness, check how openly you can accept those things from there. Number 3, when it comes to inadvertently, unknowingly, you end up hurting others, end up giving unhappiness to them. Are you alert and correct yourself? Are you correcting yourself? So these 4 things are very common. You give happiness, you get happiness. When you get happiness, are you in your, sorry to say, are you in your senses? Or you get drowned in it? Everything is fine and I believe I'm in Gyan, I'm using Dada's wisdom in and out because everything is fine. No, situation is favorable. Never mind, we don't want to address that at this moment because everything good is fine. You don't do anything wrong when you receive good. But when you receive bad, when you come across unfavorable situation, unhappiness, problems, that is where you get disturbed and you do wrong things. In the sense, your dealing is quite violent at times. Verbally, mentally, behavioral-wise. So observe this. You get a good opportunity of testing yourself. You felt you're doing good, you're doing excellent at home, working out. Sat sadhana. Our real workout is Sat sadhana and our vidhi. Doing good at home, everything is regular, excellent. But when you go out, it's time for your exam, time for your test. So it's like then you have to take all your weapons with you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if you're going to encounter a situation, right, a violent situation, then you have to keep all your weapons ready. All your weapons. And our weapon is keep Dada's wisdom handy. number one, evaluate the situation. In the sense, give me one example. You're going somewhere. Now, what is that? One example. Just tell me, you're going to meet, you have a party. What is it? Give me one example.
It's like going on a business trip with the...
Okay, business trip. That is in relation to your teaching, correct?
Correct, yeah.
So you know 25 people you're going to meet. Known people 25. Mm-hmm. So what is the homework you're going to do in relation to our real workout? See them beforehand with 2 viewpoints.
Yeah.
And of these 25, these 5 are really headache. Very tricky, very sticky, they always put me in trouble. So put more prayers to deal with them. Ask more strength from Dada, from their Shuddhatma, from Dada Bhagwan, and take strength from inner Shuddhatma. Help me to deal with them amicably. Help me to deal with them. Oh, Dada Bhagwan, give me that strength. So when you have prepared those point layers for your points, and you have very well, you have put your heart in it, like, then you know, the moment you see them, these things will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will come. So it's like what you did your homework before the starting your journey. When you come across them, all these things will come to your awareness. You will use them. So what it means, whatever you have prepared, whatever you have already seen, you will be able to see. You will be able to do it. No, it will happen.
It will happen, yes. Yeah.
It will happen.
This is really...
Go ahead. Yeah. No, go on.
No, this is really good, because what I realize about Vaishali is that when there's idea that yes, these are files, but more than I don't prepare myself for how I would amicably handle these files. It's more about how I will look, how will Vaishali look, what will Vaishali say? Like, I'm preparing those dialogues in my head more than how I will resolve this amicably. So this is really...
That is also good. It is also good because that is in relation to your business and work.
Yeah.
Now, this is in relation to dealing with them. You know that these 20 guys are absolutely obedient. You tell them to jump and anywhere they are willing to do. But these 5, they will always ask 1,000 questions. They don't want to listen to you. They don't want to accept anything, whatever you say. They are like anti-Vaishali only. Those 20 are pro-Vaishali. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, they are yes men for you. So with that, what you have to focus with these 5. Ask enough strength, prepare yourself to deal with them. And if you are successful with these 5, 20 are no problem. But these 5 are your biggest, toughest exam. What Kaviraj has written, before meeting, see Shuddhatma, pure soul in them. Prepare yourself with all those things you know that you are not good at this or that. And then, while dealing, be alert dealing with them. Be vigilant dealing with them. Mind your words. Mind your thoughts. Because they'll be very violent, and behavior-wise, your factor of courtesy should not cross its boundary anywhere. Come what may. Irritating situations do come, will come. But then some do's and don'ts should be there very firm. That no way. If you decide, it will happen.
What is this rigidity? Like inside it says, this insistence, agra, the reason I'm not centered is because I can't do my vidhi when I'm traveling.
No, that's not important.
Okay.
When you are at home, you eat well.
Yeah.
You eat properly.
Yeah.
But when you are outside, you're traveling, the eating is not important. Whatever you have eaten and put inside, you have to use that. So don't focus on those vidhis now. Then now those vidhis will reduce into very small one. 5 times 3 mantra, maybe 1 time Naukalam and more. I don't want to hurt anyone. Dada, give me that inner strength. That is what? Now you have to act and live what you have focused at home, what you have contemplated at home. It will be fun. It will be real fun, because then, see, at home you feel everything is fine. But when the real test comes, you are miserable. You come to know. But then, not you are miserable. You have to say, hey, Vishali, you think you have been doing good, but that was home condition. ICU. ICU, you know, all conditions are favorable. Temperature, pressure, everything is fine. But when you go outside, nothing is as per your design. And that is where our testing comes. And you know what Dada used to do? He will put himself like as if he's a ball, and these 24 people are going to hit him. How they play with on the football game. Just imagine the peril of that ball. The one gets here, gets there, and he sees how well he remains stable in his wisdom. Nothing comes from nothing. So if anything happens, there is a cause, there is a reason. Find out why did it happen. And in principle, if something happens, then it should be visible. But when it is not visible, you get disturbed. Why it happened? I didn't do anything wrong. There was no mistake of mine. And why that person was so arrogant with me, so and so, so and so. But no, there is always some reason. Like when Bhagwan was hurt in his ears, immediately that suffering itself showed him, that wisdom showed him, hey, this was the mistake committed so many lives back, and this is the outcome. So this person is totally innocent. He's not at fault. What was committed, it got repaid. And even after repayment, I am alive. That's the greatest achievement. Correct?
Yes, that makes
So all this suffering, what is this? At home, there is no suffering. Practically everything is fine, comfortable, comfort zone. But when you go out, it is a bunch of suffering only. Don't become sufferer in it. You have to learn to see your suffering, see the sufferer, and remain as pure soul. Our inner, intermediate, enlightened state. Antaratma Dasa. That's where we are. That's where we are working, or that's where we are living, as I am. Correct?
Yeah,
so
no, this really makes
all
sense.
this homework on the real side, work out. So you have a different file for that. The relative file you have to take care. But how well you take care of your real side, your relative side will automatically be taken care. Because real side is like pure consciousness. In the sense, the light of knowledge, wisdom of knowledge will illumine and show you all the possibilities of what you're going to encounter in the meeting. So for anything you are prepared. Rather, you should be prepared. And you will be prepared if your real side is cool, prepared, vigilant, and ready for it. Not to fight.
Not to fight.
But no,
yeah.
I want to handle this file amicably. Dada, give me that inner strength. Be with me all the time. I know you are there. You have said that I will be there. I am there within you. But I decide to use your light in all my dealing with them, not my intellectual light, which always creates bunch of problems only and nothing else. So with this preparation, it's a great homework, like how you prepare for your meeting. Maybe you're preparing for 10 days or 15 days. This thing, that thing, also prepare certain thing, document, maybe some PPTs and whatnot, depending upon the situation. So in the same way, on the real side, it will happen. It will happen, but for it to happen, you have to do setting, decision. That is homework. It's wonderful homework.
No, this really makes sense.
Whenever you fail in that, you will come to know something was missed in your preparation.
Yeah, because a lot of times things, when I say my 5-3 mantras and I go to these meetings and things work out, they don't go in my favor. Things turn out in my favor. So Vyavharni Drashti, I should be happy, and I am. But there's still, it feels like it's not that lasting happiness. And this is where I feel like, well, everything's going great. Why am I feeling like I'm not centered or I'm missing something? It's because...
No, your scale, your spirit level is your vidhi only. Your pratikraman, whatever you are doing at home. But now, no, you did all those workouts so that you succeed here by living those principles.
Yeah.
So how well you live those principles is a measure of your success on the real side. And how well you handle them and your business side will depend on the relative side. And after doing all that, your value on the relative side, okay, good, Vaishali, you did great. But on the real side is great because it's important, because that's what you're going to carry with you. All achievements on the relative side will going to remain here only. And it will be fun, and I'll tell you, that's why what vidhi you did or what prayers you did on day-to-day basis is preparing you, fortifying you, making you vigilant, alert, and all that. But then you have to do this special prayer for such meetings, because then you have to evaluate who all you're going to meet and all those stuff. What are the extremities which you are likely to face and come across? And are you prepared for it? Relatively, yes. You said, I took this document, this supporting document, this thing, that thing. Fine. But on the real side, the moment those 5 characters raise their hand, then say, hey, Bhagwan, oh pure soul, please help me. Correct? Help me understand you. And when you have understood their point rightly, clearly, you will be able to justify what you wanted to say without attacking them.
Yes.
So it is you have to be polite, you have to be courteous, see that you make them understand. Not just attack. This is it, I don't want to listen to anything. That will not work.
No, this really makes sense. I have another question. Should I ask now or should I wait for Bijalben to ask her?
Quickly. Okay, is it in relation to this only?
No, this is just completely separate.
Okay, come again, then it will be better.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Jai Satchidananda.
Bijalben. Okay, Shaili. Unmute, please.
Jai Satchidananda.
Jai Satchidananda.
And other Mahatmas and everyone else in this meeting. This is regarding what Vaishali was discussing with you and what you explained to her in detail. Many of the answers questions I had were answered by how you explained to her. But one of the main things I wanted to ask was when you're dealing with files, like you mentioned, whether they are business related or even personal files, sometimes you can feel the negativity and also feel the antagonism coming from them. they dislike you, but you know that you have to not, when I'm talking about you, I mean, I understand it's the relative self which has to settle these files. But is it wrong to still maintain a distance? You know that there is
Yes,
this person.
it is good. It is good as far as possible. When you're not prepared for it, then you have to keep distance. But when you are prepared, because your goal is to settle the account with them.
Yes.
Right? So with that purpose and with that preparation, you are ready for it. Like.
Yes.
But when you think that you're not ready, then don't unnecessarily create problem. But still, if you cannot avoid, then handle them.
Yeah.
I mean, with safe distance, you handle.
Okay, yes. You can feel the dislike. You can feel that they dislike you, but
yes,
they're
but
within
then
the family. You know
once that thing comes out, in the sense, what is outside, what you're coming across outside is truly not outside. Those things are inside. If I handle those things inside, the outside thing will not bother me, will not matter. You will be able to handle very easily.
Yes.
Yeah. And many times what happens is an ego clash only. It has nothing to do with anything tangible.
Yes.
Anything material.
Yes, very true.
And if this thing is taken care, the material part, give and take, becomes very easy. You don't mind, the person don't mind, and everything goes on easily. But if ego is not handled, then you have tough time. Then even your 5-year kid can become a terror for you. Yes. Can become a terror for you. And then your 25 years older mother-in-law can also become terror for you.
Yes.
And if that is understood, it will be fun. In the sense you're ready. I've been preparing all these years, all this time. Now the time has come for my test. So let us see. But when that is there, how vigilant you will be, how careful you would be, that is what. See, like when you are in kitchen, you are dealing with live fire. How many times did you get hurt, burnt? How many times did you burn yourself in these maybe 40, 45, 50, 60 years?
Many times.
How many times? But number of times?
Number of times, yes.
Okay. I think so. I should ask a little. Dr. Lalitha is there or not? I want to see. Amma. How many times you burnt yourself in kitchen?
Well,
and how badly you got burned?
No, not bad at all.
Minor things are there. So, Shaili ji, I believe you are talking about those minor burns only.
Minor burns only, yes.
Right. So,
very minor things.
But why didn't you come across any severe burn? Because you were very careful.
Yes.
You're always vigilant. But with people, who cares? What is he going to do? What she's going to do? No, never underestimate any living person.
Okay.
Even if you ignore a small mosquito, that mosquito can give you a hard time all night.
Got it.
And then we all experience that. Yes. So whenever we come across any living person, see, it's like, I'm using this. If I don't like, I just throw it away. It's not going to claim.
Right.
But living people, they are going to claim. It's like, okay, I give you an example. A small boy was there, kid. Somehow I was just watching him continuously, 4, 5, 10 minutes. Slowly he came to, Uncle, why are you staring at me? I was shocked. I said, I love really watching you. But I felt that you were staring at me.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Mm.
Simple thing can show up in a very different way.
Different way, yes.
And when we have such harsh or hard feelings for anyone, how can you expect to handle things in a balanced way?
Amicably, yes.
So how much prepared you have to be?
Yes.
How much readiness you have to keep for adjustment?
Right.
See, you walk down the stairs, you adjust yourself. You drive down the road, you adjust yourself. You adjust to the road. You don't make road wherever your car moves.
Yes.
You
Yes.
follow the road because you want to reach the destination. Same way, we have to follow and surrender to other person without making him feel like that. Then only he will let you live. I say.
Yes,
Otherwise,
very
he will make your life miserable. So this is what it is called. If you learn to live for others, others will die for you. We want others to die, but we don't want to live for them. How is it going to happen? Dada Bhagwan lived for all of us. And we are willing, whatever Dada says, we will do it. Die for him. Anytime, anywhere, no problem. See, this is the thing. He lived those principles of oneness, love, unconditional love. We have so many conditions. So this is what, when this understanding, we have to understand the science of life and living. That's it. That see, pure soul wise, all are one. But this bodily manifestation, we all are one. But because of those karmic effects, we get driven away by those effects. We can't handle them, and we don't know how to handle them.
Yes.
When Dada is shown the way, that this is how you have to handle. Very simple way. You decide, I want to adjust, come what may. See, whenever we have decided, it happens. We are able to manage things. But whenever we have decided, no, I am not going to let this happen. I'm not going to accept anything. Then that's going to create a lot of problems because you are in a fighting mood. But when you have already decided, no matter what, I want to adjust. See, things will change. Because the moment you have decided to adjust, the other person's, that reflection will go. Your vibrations will go.
Oh, yeah, right.
That is what living. It's not just physical involvement. It is live involvement and connection with mind.
Yes.
What Dada used to say, if my mind, means my viewpoint, goes against anybody's viewpoint, I can't stand that. I cannot accept that. He says, I will immediately turn around. I mean, the other person will never know that, how he flipped, but he will change over right away. That's what, because he said, I want to free myself, free from all these karmic debt.
Karmic debt.
That's what.
Thank you, that is very nice.
Living with egoistic people, we also have, learn to live that way, with too many ifs and buts. But when you learn and when you have that opportunity to be with egoless person, then you will get rid of all your ifs and buts. You are unconditional, ready for everything, with full adjustment.
Yes.
See, that inner willingness, if that comes, then everything is going to happen. Everything is fall in its place.
Yes.
We don't want it. We want this way, that way, Forget it. It's never going to happen. That's what.
Yes.
Okay.
So with the vigilance and also doing more of prayers and practice.
Prayers is we are making subtle decisions, how we are going to do things, how we are going to handle things when I come across those situations. So I am reaffirming my decision, and what gets decided happens naturally.
Okay.
Okay. Jai Satchidanand. Miraben has a question, Deepakanji.
Oh, Miraben has a very quick question related to Shaili and Vaishali and everyone. I finally, thank you, Deepakanandji, thank you, Mahatmas, because I've told Lali Aunty before, but it has clarified. So this is why Arjuna got Nyan on that Rangbhumi at Kurukshetra, because it's like us fighting in that space also. Not fighting, but at least we understand. So Jai Satchidanand, I appreciate that knowledge. Thank you.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Lalita Ben?
Yes, Jai Satchidanand. My question is, when you say adjust, does it mean giving in to the person?
Not always. You're not surrendering, but ultimately...
Qualify that for me, please.
See, it's like if you mess around with these police people, are they not going to give you a hard time?
Yes.
But if you just accept few petty things, it's okay, I'll let you go this time. This one. You see that you don't pinch the other person's ego. Because in those moments, our ego shoots up to its peak. We feel that we are something. That's what Dada said. Understand everybody's worldly power, or how do you say? Adjust to them and accept the inner supreme Godhood state of every individual. Relatively, everyone have a power, ego power, and never challenge that ego power.
Correct.
So accept their ego, adjust to their ego, and still be one with that inner Godhood state, which is mine, which he knows, or he or she knows or not, but I know that I am. सभी की व्यवहार सत्ता को मान्य करके भीतर के परमात्मा को पहचान लेना है.
Deepakanji, you're breaking up.
Yeah, my connection was bad.
It is bad. Can you take? Turn your.
Unstable, but now can you hear?
Turn your video off.
I'll repeat. That. Is it still breaking?
Yeah, still breaking up.
Please turn the video off.
Bandwidth.
Okay, now? Okay. It's already off. Now is it breaking? Okay, no. What Dada has said, Hindi.
Yes, I'm listening. His connection might be.
Deepakanji?
He might have dropped. Did we lose him?
Yeah. Now he's back.
Oh, he's back.
Deepakanji, we lost you. Deepakanji, you're breaking up. Okay, he'll come back. Oh.
Is Keshavananji there? He can answer?
Yeah. Keshavanji? Jai Sachidanand.
Unmute, please.
No, he's unmuted already.
He is.
Keshav, we cannot hear you. Deepakanji. Okay, Deepakanji is here. Deepakanji? Keshavji? We cannot hear you.
His microphone. Can't hear you. Rajni bhai, that's fine. Let somebody else ask.
Yeah, but we need somebody to talk to.
Okay, now
Oh, he's
can you
back.
hear me?
Okay,
Can you hear
Deepakanji.
me?
Yes, yes.
We can hear you now.
Unmute.
No, you go ahead, Deepakanji. He's not. We cannot hear him.
Unmute me.
No, we can hear
SBA.
you. We can hear you. I cannot unmute. You are
because of the other one.
unmuted. Oh, wait. You come as what?
SBA.
Ah.
Okay, now. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yes.
Okay.
See, where were we?
Adjustment, does it mean giving in?
Yeah, we are not giving in, but we are avoiding a potential clash with the person.
Mm-hmm.
We are not surrendering to them. We're not surrendering at all.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at the situation, we come to know that if we mess around with the person's ego, it is going to give me hard time.
Mm-hmm.
So what is right and wrong is not important. So we have to weigh ourselves for what we are insisting on, what we are talking on, what we are dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
You get away with that clash for a higher goal of amicable settlement. At the end of the day, we leave aside right or wrong, but if you have managed to maintain oneness with the person, isn't that a great achievement?
Oh, yes, definitely.
That's what, give and take, right and wrong, they don't stay. They don't have value. But when the oneness is broken, everything pops in.
Mm-hmm.
So here we have to be very careful. Learn to handle the ego. That's what. When you handle the ego, you live for the person. And then that person will die for you. So wonderful. And we don't want to make the person, hurt the person. But this is what? Only then you can go to moksha. Then only you can free yourself.
Mm-hmm.
One single or one small account, don't underestimate. You feel that, what is going to happen? No. When you're about to leave, that person will catch your leg and say, sorry, please settle my file with me.
Mm-hmm.
Then only I'll let you go.
So pretty much you have to decide it's just not worth the hassle.
Correct. We must see that. We must realize that I'm going to hit the wall. I'm about to hit the wall. So better stop here now itself.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then you must be able to see the wall first. So some people are like wall and some people are like road, open gates. So when you come across such walls, don't mess around with them, please. Keep low, handle them carefully. See, at that time, his ego can do more harm than doing anything good. But at that time, if you just accept his ego, then whatever you are accepting has no values, no major loss. But if his ego is hurt or her ego is hurt, then it's going to be nightmare for you. Don't do that.
Correct.
I have seen Dada Bhagwan doing it. When the person was very aggressive, I seen he says, I'm on your side. I am in your favor. Don't worry. And then he agreed whatever Dada told him to do. And he never realized that Dada made him do so many things which he was fighting for. That's the beauty.
Correct.
So handle. Ego is his potential I. So don't pitch that I.
Yes.
And when that is done, we don't see, our goal is not any worldly accomplishment. Our goal is settling the file, settling the account with the person. Not right or not wrong, or not give or take, but settle. Please settle. What Dada says, don't see loss, please settle. That settlement factor is important. And once you have settled, he will not come up in your life at all. Not in this way, wherein you are fighting, there are differences. No, all differences we have to settle for once and for all by firm decision that no, I want to handle the file amicably. I want to adjust. The world will not change for me. I will change. I'm ready to change. And nothing that's going to make me strong from inside. That's going to make me humble from inside. And that is my greatest achievement. That will make me one like Dada.
Correct. You don't want recurring accounts to follow you.
Yes. And we had been pushing them, kicking them, and still fighting and believing that I was right.
Yes.
If you were right, then why someone became your enemy? It's a point to be really thought over.
Yes.
If you are right, if you were perfect, then that's what. I mean, I just analyzed and I was wondering, a perfect person is one who doesn't see anybody's imperfection.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. That's what. So, like Dada, if you think of Dada, what he would have, because we are a bunch of idiots, I will say, bunch of fools with him. No, we never listened a single word. We never followed practically. But he kept pacifying us, he kept pampering us. He said that if I don't do this, these guys will run away. And I know their potential, they don't know their potential. Heads off to him. Heads off to him.
Yes.
Many times, even if you, my heart becomes very heavy at that time. And what love he gave, unbelievable. What strength he gave. You know, we came with, when we went to him and with some problem or something, he said, okay, do vidhi. And in that vidhi, he will bless us in and out. We don't know what he got rid of us. But he did all that. And he knew. And he had told us also that when all this will work, you will realize value of the science and yes, Dada. Who Dada is. Dada made us Dada. Not to show up to others, but to live his principle for the benefit of one and all. For the welfare of one and all. See, that is the best thing.
Okay.
So,
yes, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Thank you, Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Vaishali Ben.
Jai Sachidanand. About adjustment, I just wanted to share a little thing that in the beginning when Sheetal and I used to talk about, Gyan stuff and adjustments, we were taught, I don't know if it's American psychobabble or whatever, that you have to stand up for yourself. You can't let people walk all over you. So adjustment is like, no. But then I realized that my goal, Vaishali's goal, is very different. I am not here to win an argument. I'm not here to prove right or wrong. And if there's a reason why, it's not about winning. It's not about telling the other person. So adjustment, if me saying, yes, you're right and I'm wrong, takes me closer to my bigger purpose, then I'm okay doing that. And that took a little while to get used to, and I'm still working on it. But that's something about adjustment that I personally have experienced.
Adjustment is in relation to accepting the other person's view. And
but a lot of times it's seen as a sign of weakness.
What is it?
A lot of times it's seen as a sign of weakness when you're adjusting.
That is our intellect is bugging us.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So when we understand that, and apart from that, see, who is your sister? What is your sister? What do you call an actuarian? Think of it. Who is an actuarian? They will not listen to any Tom, Dick and Harry. They consider others than Tom, Dick and Harry only.
Yeah. Correct.
They don't have any stand to even stand in front of us. And they are arguing with me. Forget it, I'm not going to listen to them. Out of my way. Yeah. That thing is there. But with that inner strength, we have to use this science, analyze and understand that how well we can use this science, not in manipulating the other person, but manipulating the ego of the other person for benefit of all, him and all. I'll give you an example. I have seen my nephew. He was playing with his mama's kitchen vessels, all vessels. He will say, Mama, today I'm going to prepare dosa. You all have to come and eat my dosa and tell me how good it is. Now think, there is nothing, only those vessels, and Mama will say, okay, beta, when it is ready, you tell us, we'll come. He'll say 5 minutes, only 5 minutes. And then say, okay, ready, come. He gives us plates, empty plates. He will pick those thing and say, okay, this is your dosa. Okay, this is your dosa. Come on, eat fast and tell me how it is. He will just show off. Fantastic, wonderful. Yeah. Now what is this? There's no dosa, there's nothing of that sort. And still, you are agreeing with that guy. No problem. You have no problem. And the way he's so happy for his happiness, you have no problem with all this, what do you say? So difficult to explain. Nothing is right. Nothing is true. There is no flower. There is nothing. Just empty plate. And he's so happy. And now you tell him to do anything, he's ready. Mama ate my dosa. Mama, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to make mendu vada, especially for you. And Mama said, okay, well, do it. Tomorrow it will be more because 5 more people are coming. No problem. See, just imagine. Now, here you know that he's not going to understand. He's going to create a big problem. He say, where is dosa? And all that stuff. But no, where there was nothing, you accepted everything. When you are dealing with people, there is some truth in it, some factor it is there. And we just outrightly reject. That's not right. That's not right. But see, this example really motivates us to easily deal with any situation positively. And that's what Dada has said, Akram Vignan is what? it stands on 100%, I forgot the word, positive, something he said, wonderful word. C, starts with C. Anyway, that's what he said. If I recollect, I'll tell. Constructive policy. Stands on positive, constructive policy. No destructive policy. Just imagine. And if that is the thing, the outcome of any dealing will always be positive. And that will open our inner strength. We say, I possess infinite strength. I don't experience that, but then you will experience that. That's what.
Okay.
So,
oh, before that, before we go to Miraben, Vaishaliben, we've got a compliment for you for Diwali. Let's hear your compliment.
No, Jai Sachidanand, I just wanted to say from this conversation that even though Vaishali is older, she's always been more adjusting. It's been times when I've called her and you did this and you did that, and she'll say, yes, you're right, I'm sorry. Which is, I don't know if it's what it is, but she's forgiving to me all the time.
It's relevant on a different file. Like with certain files, it's easy to adjust. With certain files, it's okay. Like you don't really think of it. But certain files, the ego's like, whoa, no.
And that's my question.
I thought Sheetal had a big ego.
We both have big egos.
No, I would say Vaishali is more adjusting, even with others. She's able to let go of things a lot easier than I am.
Okay, that's very good. Good compliment on Diwali day, Vaishali.
Jai Sachidanand.
Okay, Miraben?
I just have one question because of our discussion. In a group of people, one-on-one, if I am with let's say somebody that they have differing opinions, I can automatically say, yes, I agree. I see the Shuddhatma in you. I know we different than mind, speech, body, all the actions that have happened. But in a group of people, I'll tell you, how do I adjust? One person will say one thing, I say yes. Another person will say something totally polar opposite, and I'll say, yes, I agree with you also. Then both of those people look at me and say, Meera, you're lying, because we know that you're not really agreeing with anything, because we know that you're just pacifying us. And then I say, again, inside, I say, I'm Pratikraman, because I'm sorry, but how do I manage that? Deepak.
One thing is there. See, this is always in relation to any worldly matter, job-related matters. And when you are clear about the job, technicality of the job, then problems always come when there is ambiguity, there is no clarification. I mean, there is no clarity. But when you are clear, then you will be able to accept and agree to the other person and
Correct.
say, yes.
You're right. Yes.
And they may think that, how is it possible? These two things apparently look extreme. But then when you are clear with the matter, you have no problem.
Correct.
So your agreement is not wrong. You're not doing it for the sake of it, but there are facts and figures, supporting facts and figures with you, because you already analyzed the job, understood the job. And many times people haven't understood the job, and they just very wildly, they just raise questions and create hassles at times. And in the meeting, this is very common. This is very common. But when such a thing is there, when you are prepared, at other times, if something happens, then you may say, I'm not clear, but I'll get back to you in a day or two. don't commit. I mean, don't accept things wrong or like that. Say, I'll get back to you. So you're winning time. This is not something wrong, but at times certain areas are not very clear to you also. But then you need some homework to be done, which probably you haven't done, or you never foreseen those things. But that confidence will be there. That is important. But when you're not prepared, when you're not ready, that confidence itself won't be there. And that is where you get into problem.
So from that, so what that means is that if I'm in with 5 people, each has different opinions, and I agree with all of them, and they say, Meera, take a stand. I can say, the relative Meera relatively can say, yes, I agree with everybody. Internally, I say, I pray to their Shuddhatmas and say, whatever I have done in the past that has caused you all to come like at this time, in this juncture to me, please forgive me and let us move forward. Is that how I would internalize and say it's okay?
Deepakanandji, but in that case, isn't it that, not to commit herself, she can say that, from your viewpoint, you are right. That's it. Don't say, I agree with you.
At times, if that is the thing, then you can justify by saying that there's no problem. There's no problem. At other times, when you lack some information, justifying information, then you have to ask for time. And there's nothing wrong. Nobody can be 100% ready for everything. But one thing is that I understand one thing. If you have not cut corners, if you have not, you have been very fair in your analysis or study and understanding the job, then that level of purity and sincerity, I believe that will give you a lot of inner strength. Many times we cut corners, we are not well informed, well studied, well analyzed, and then we just jump into a meeting, then that itself is going to be a problem. That itself will give you a high level of confidence. At the same time, with humility, you will deal with the situation. That is the best thing.
Jai Sachidanand. That makes, I agree with you, Deepakanandji. I'm only saying this happens not at work. I can do this at home only. This happens when we have 5 people at home that have differing opinions and they ask me to.
No problem at all.
Yes.
Everyone is right.
Yes, everyone is right. Okay, I'll just keep that. Then that's when they all yell at me and tell me that you don't take a stand on anything. And I say, but I feel everyone is correct. And then I move forward. But thank you, Deepakanandji. I will do my homework. Jai
Sachidanand. Deepakanandji, we have a special guest today. Okay, Mr. Special guest. Go ahead.
Jai Sachidanand. It's Rani. I'm with Mom today.
What a surprise. Very good. Some enlightening question will be there. So we'll pray beforehand, Dada, to help us come to our rescue.
Yes. So actually, I have 2 questions. One is not really on this topic. So, but I have another experience that happened today, actually, that relates to this topic. So I'll ask that one. So it goes along with everything that Meera and everybody has been saying about adjusting. So, and it goes with family. So what if, you're living your life, you're not even thinking about these people and have no ill will, nothing, no really opinion about them. They're not in your even realm of thought. But then, your mom tells you this person called and said, Rani did this to them, did that to them. She's like this, she's like that. That person has a hurt and you didn't even know that. Is that, what do you do to address that? Because is it preparedness? Is it pratikraman? I didn't even know that there was an issue and there are people that have that thought about you. So what do you do to address those that were unknown, hurt, or some, feeling?
Okay, one thing is there. Nobody can be 100% right. If you were 100% right, then this situation will not come.
Right, exactly.
First of all, but that inner apparent belief is there that I'm always right. I can never be wrong.
Correct.
When such a thing comes up, then you cannot stand anybody's argument or anybody's complaint against you.
Mm-hmm.
How is it possible? I'm always right. I take care of things so very nicely. I cannot be wrong. And how can someone complain against me like that? So when such a thing is there, then it is very difficult to accept things. But this life is so much well spread out. You come across so many people. So it is possible that sometime, somewhere, you've done wrong and it went out of your notice, and that person very well noted. I give you one example. Way back in maybe 95, when I first went to America first time, that time, first time, and our convictions were very hard-headed, sharp, and we felt we are clear and we are right. Mm-hmm. And some situation probably had come up, and I did not agree with one Mahatma, and I was like very harsh with her.
Mm-hmm.
And that lady is coming to me after 15 years, like,
oh God.
When we met first time in 95, you had insulted me so badly. I just could not recollect anything. I said, do you remember the matter? That's not important. You had insulted me very badly. That was very wrong part on an Aptaputra to do such a thing. I said, I'm very sorry for that. Sorry that I cannot recollect anything, but I'm sorry. No, but you cannot do like this. I said, yes, but I'm very sorry. How can you do like this? I'm very sorry. She went on and on and on. I said, now, whatever punishment you give me, I'll agree, whatever you say. No, but that was not the right thing you did. Being an Aptaputra, how can you deal with people like that? So I said again, I'm very sorry. Do you understand?
Yes.
So in certain cases, even if you surrender like this, there is no resolution, there is no acceptance.
Right.
And then you then don't take it too hard, because you are very open and you have clearly said that I'm really very sorry for it. And still that person just clings on to that matter. How can you do that? I can't accept that. I said, I'm very sorry. That was the thing. So in such situation, there's no answer. And still, whatever happens, then you have to bear with the consequences, whatever punishment. But she never said anything more than, but she kept on telling that was wrong from an Aptaputra. You are Dada's representative. How can you do such a thing? It has not gone out of my mind. 1995. Yeah. And she's probably talking to me in 2005 plus 210. So such a thing is there. We also come across, but there's no problem. When you are clear and when you're willing to accept, then unconditionally you accept your mistake, apologize, and inside decide that, okay, I'll not do it again. I'll be very careful next time. Because people expect a lot from us, naturally.
Yes. Yes. And
but it is very interesting.
Yes. Huh? Yes, sometimes you're letting them down, but with whether you speak or whether you don't speak, whatever you do, it's not going to resolve that feeling that they have. So do you do internal, like you said, you just keep it to Pratikraman and...
That's it. But then, you know, our problem at times is, I am never wrong. How can someone complain like this? And if it was there, why didn't that person talk to me personally? Why does she have to tell my mom for that? And now my mom is telling me that such and such phone had come and she was very upset with you and so, blah, blah, blah. You understand?
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Second aspect of that is what? You will handle the situation with that person when you encounter her personally or him personally.
Mm-hmm.
And until then, since this matter has come, you will do Pratikraman inside, you will apologize that whatever knowingly or unknowingly things that happen, I don't know the matter at all, but if she has felt or he has felt bad, I'm seriously sorry and I'll not do it again. That's it, and don't forget. And whenever she comes across, you encounter, you have to deal with her, manage the thing.
Yeah, be prepared.
Right? Don't take it to your head or mind. Otherwise, what will happen? Let's think that you come across her in a party, and your mama had told you about that she was telling this, that, and all that about you. So, but if you haven't done the correction from your end, then it will bite you, it will bother you there also. But if you have already corrected, then you have prepared for whatever she or he comes up with you. Do you understand?
Yes, completely.
It's like you already resolved that matter from your side. But now, if anything special, anything specific is there, then you are ready for it. You understand?
Yes, yes. In fact, I'm grateful that she told my mom, because now I know that there was an issue to settle, you know, like otherwise I would have gone along not even knowing that this person felt that way. So for that, I'm grateful.
Right. And also one more thing, we have to understand that never feel and think that I'm always right.
Correct.
Because if you were right, such a thing cannot come up.
Yes.
You felt that you are right, but from other person's viewpoint, you were not right. And that is possible. And that's where Dada has also said that it is not written anywhere that Dada Bhagwan must be accepted by each and every individual on this earth. No. Although he says, my feeling, my bhav is there, that let there be real welfare of the world, people of the world. But that's never going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Correct.
Understand the practicality of life and pacify yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Rani?
you, Jason.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Go ahead. Rani?
Do I have time for one more question?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to know the definition. Okay, we know knowledge and perception. In English, perception seems like a subjective kind of thing. So I want to make sure I understood Dada's, what does he mean by perception? Like he says, you to know and perceive. So what is the perceive? Yeah.
Perception, he related with darshan.
Which is vision?
Yes, vision or darshan.
Okay.
I possess infinite vision. And I possess infinite knowledge.
Right.
These two aspects. The vision relates to perception, our perceptive power to understand between the relative and the real.
Oh, okay.
Our perceptive power to differentiate between the relative and the real. Do you understand?
Yes.
But when
Yes.
that is obscure,
yeah,
then that understanding doesn't come. We are not able to understand. And that obstruction is because of our viewpoint. You understand? Like, if you like your brother, which of course you like, then anybody talking anything negative about him, you are not going to stand it, you're not going to accept. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm just giving a very gross example.
Right.
So, however, we may be wrong, but in your vision, in your eyes, he's always right because you like him.
Right. Right.
You understand?
There's a block. Yeah.
So it is kind of, you cannot remain impartial towards your brother because of that liking part, liking aspect. In the same way, we have a bunch of opinions about things. And when we come across those things, then those opinions doesn't allow us to see, understand, accept, and realize those things as they are.
100%.
In the sense, identify them as relative or real. For example, why Dada said, oh, she's my mother. Yes, by relative viewpoint, she's my mother. Not by real viewpoint. What does that mean? Did you understand?
Yes.
So my mother is mother, final. No, but by relative viewpoint in relation to the present scenario, she's your mother.
Correct.
The circumstantial evidences say and indicate that she's your mother. So by relative viewpoint, she's your mother. But by real viewpoint, she's pure soul. So all these relatives are temporary adjustment. What does that mean? While dealing in any worldly matter, keep this thing in your mind that all these relatives are temporary adjustments. They are subject to differences. So if you always have this at your rescue adjustment, you will never have any problem. Did you understand?
I did. Thank you so much.
It is in relation to perception. Power of perception is to understand. Because in principle, there are only two things in this world: circumstances and pure soul, period. In relation to pure soul, we don't have any discrimination.
Correct.
Let it be any living being. But in relation to the relative manifestation, we have a bunch of opinions.
Yeah.
And all those opinions, they fall in only one category: relative. You understand?
Yeah.
So what is that which makes it relative? When that perception, power of perception, make you understand it, when it is free from all obstruction, you will understand all those relative as relative without any viewpoint.
Understood.
Without any specific viewpoint. And when that happens, this perceptive power becomes your experience as knowledge.
Okay.
Knowledge means with experience, with clarity,
right.
No doubts whatsoever, 100% it is relative. And when that relative is identified as relative 100%, your understanding of real has become 100%. And that's how you become free from relative entanglement, relative effects, free from doership of all relative worldly matters. And you remain as knower only. That is our absolute state of knowledge, omniscience, omniscient, which is going to happen as a result of our perception.
And is perception part of Atma, or is it a separate?
When that light is used to understand, it is part of perception. But when that understanding becomes complete with total clarity, that same thing becomes knowledge. That is your experience. That is your perfection. That is your absoluteness.
Now it's clear. It's clear. Thank you. Yes, understood.
Okay, Deepakanji, we have almost time there. You know, today we heard a lot of Boghvato and Potapanu from different Mahatmas. So can you throw some light on those and your perceptions on those?
Yeah. Life, many a times, it is like we don't accept many things in life. Like what today happened, that Mahatmas had come in Kevalampuri, and they said that after food, let us do Aarti. So by the time I finished food, they were already doing Aarti. In the middle of the Aarti, I told them I'm not coming. And I didn't go. I had to come here and I had to study. But I'm just, these are all excuses. But what I want to say, that I stick on to my decision. When they said, come join us for the Aarti, I believe I should have gone, I could have gone, but then that's what, I felt that I had some more important work and I didn't go there. So, these are very small things wherein we don't accept the direction of Vyavasthit, I will say, and we do our way. This is one thing. Other thing, if I say something and if it hurts other person, then I will say, oh, I didn't speak correctly, I didn't speak rightly. If I misbehave with anyone, that can happen. Then I believe I did not behave rightly. So minus in relation to behavior, minus in relation to speaking, minus in relation to thinking is what we want to focus. And then every situation, you name the situation and we either like it or we don't like it. And every time we verbalize, I didn't like this. Oh, I like this very much. But at that time, that I say that I didn't like, but who really did not like, I didn't like. So that minus in relation, that liking or disliking was not my thing. It was Deepakanand's stuff. But I don't realize that. It is not in my vigilance, it is not in my awareness that whatever I am saying I didn't like, it is Deepakanand who didn't like, it is Deepakanand who liked. You understand? So this is where this liking or disliking directly affects me because it touched me. When I say touch me, means Dada has said, why Dada could remain cool, pleasant, cheerful, happy all the time, no matter what. Even his physical conditions were bad at times, but nobody could really feel like, oh, Dada doesn't. People are saying that he's not well, but when I met him, everything was well. He talked with me so nicely. He was very happy, cheerful. Nothing was wrong. This is the problem. This is a problem because Dada said, I am never in this body. So anything and anything, whatever that happens in the body, I know that this thing is there. So that's what is state. Capital I minus small my. That is free from discharge ownership or minus. That is his Godhood state, supreme Godhood state, which has benefited us all in reaching till here, and the same is going to lead us to that absoluteness. That is the beauty of it. But this is what we want to analyze, okay? Okay. Yeah. Minus and all that, right? Can we do that? A little overtime will be there, but what to do? Huh?
No, I think we will end here today.
Okay, no matter, no problem.
Yeah,
no problem. But I will post this prayer, what we say before doing Samayik, in the English version. So Rani and Meera, they will be able to do it better, right?
Okay, sounds good.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Okay, Deepakanandji, can you do three mantra? Meera, can you please follow?
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Namo Vitragai.
Namo Vitragai.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Loye Sava Sahunam.
Namo Loye Sava Sahunam.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Sava Pavapanasano.
Sava Pavapanasano.
Mangalanam cha Savesim.
Mangalanam cha Savesim.
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Tomorrow is a blank day, I understand. And day after tomorrow is... what is tomorrow? Nishitana. Nishitana. Kale. Tomorrow. Oh, 23rd, 24th, 25th is New Year?
Yes.
Tomorrow is Diwali. Tomorrow is Diwali.
Right.
And the day after tomorrow, so happy Diwali. Tomorrow we'll be celebrating Mahavir Bhagwan's Nirvana Day. He ascended to absoluteness, that is liberated and attained Nirvana. So during this Diwali time, we are only having morning 6:30 prayers and night 9 p.m. Satsang. So please come. Also, one more thing, our Mahatma, Hardik Patel, he met with an accident. He was operated, surgery done on him, and he's quite stable. Scanning and everything is, other procedures are going on, but they are happy with the present situation. It is positive. And Mahatmas are requested, please continue doing prayer, 3 mantra, And Asim Jajekaro for him. Hardik Patel. Jai Sachidanand.
Okay, Jai Sachidanand.